G'day guys, I'm Kye.
And I'm Jez, and together we are known as Santa
Outback.
It's a bit crazy that we're standing here filming our intro for YouTube videos, but we are undertaking a full car rebuild from the ground up for our 80 series.
Yes, quite extensive. I've been a heavy diesel mechanic for the past 5-6 years now, and I'll be doing all the work to this rebuild myself.
And I am a videographer slash photographer, so I'll be behind the lens and I'll be creating the videos and bringing it to your screens. We're expecting there'll be probably over 30 episodes for the whole rebuild. Can't wait.
There's a lot of work to be done, so stay tuned for it.
No, this is for the intro and the walkthrough.
And go.
Welcome to episode number 1. On today's episode, we're not going to be on the tools. Instead, we are going to take you through a walkthrough and do a rundown of the plan for the rebuild.
A lot of people might find it controversial rebuilding an old car, but for us it fits. We don't want to spend the money on a new car and potentially have issues with it later on. A car that I very well know, have worked on for a long time, I understand the systems it has, and everything that I put into it, I'll know exactly where everything goes.
And rebuilding a car gives us the opportunity to build it exactly how we want to. If we were to go out and buy a brand new 200 series, yeah, it might have all the bells and whistles, but we don't need all the bells and whistles. We just want something really reliable.
And capable off-road as well.
Yeah.
So we're estimating it'll be done within the next 12 months.
Our plan for this car is for it to be our ultimate off-road rig. We like to travel, we love camping, full driving.
So it fits our needs pretty much. This is the old rig just behind us. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that one yet. I have a new one that you can see in the background. That is going to be the new 80. Still had a lot of miles on it, but because we're going bare chassis, it doesn't really matter. This 80 here was starting to get a lot of rust. It's also a DX model. Doesn't matter a lot, but we both prefer to have the tailgates instead of barn doors. So that's what the new 80 is. It's a GXL 1992. It had a 3F engine in it, petrol, but sold that and since then have bought an FTE motor.
So currently, with this 80 series, the white one, the rooftop tent sitting on the top of it. That's going to change for the rebuild. We are going to be making a custom trailer and the rooftop tent's going to sit on top of the trailer and it'll be for a tinny. For the custom built trailer, we'll be doing a whole new series after this car rebuild, so that part won't be in this one.
So with the new 80 we've bought, we're pretty much changing everything that is factory. The engine and drive line is going to be a 1HD FTE motor. The reason for that is for fuel economy and also power. Coupled up with a H152 gearbox and a factory part-time transfer case. Both diffs will be getting rebuilt with Harrop lockers and brace at the same time, and also doing a custom 3-link with coilovers in the front end. Pretty much everything in the back will be factory other than long arms and a panhard riser bracket. The reason for that is I didn't want to have to muck around and change anything with the fuel system, as if we went from a parallel 4-link to a triangulated 4-link, we'd have to remove the fuel tank. They already drive pretty well as is, so I've just opted to change a few things in the back and keep everything factory.
The car will be getting a full body respray, not just a closed door respray. It's a toss up between 2 colours at the moment. Can't give away which ones they are. 2 very different colours. For the interior of the car, we have a few plans. Plans always change, but at the moment we're wanting to include a kitchen setup in the back, which this 80 currently has, more so a self-built one.
We're going to be getting a custom build drawer system. I did originally make one for this and it worked fine for what it is. It's just very heavy and not practical anymore, and we're going to be putting some of the stuff that we used to carry around in the 80 into the trailer instead.
A few things are going to be changing to what we're used to. This 80 currently has a 60 litre dual zone angle in it. We're going to be changing to an upright standing fridge. Another thing that is changing, we have had a hot water system installed into the car, whereas the new build, it will actually be on the trailer, including the shower awning. We're keeping the same rooftop tent and awning.
Yeah, so I'll be doing a custom front bar and a rear bar bought as a flat pack from Adventure Corp. roof rack, not completely sure on which brand to go yet. There's not a lot of companies out there that do exactly what I want, so I might be doing something CNC custom at this stage. The front bar, I'm just using an ARB bar that I'll be cutting up and designing it the way I want it to incorporate a winch as well, and also be doing rock sliders and scrub bars.
And lots of other things.
Yes, we can sit here for a very long
We
time.
can sit here for hours and tell you the plan. That is just a brief overview of what we're planning for the rebuild. Other than that, we'll take you for a quick walkthrough of what the car currently looks like and the other car, as well as the hoist system. We have a separate shed set up for the engine rebuild, which we won't show you in this video, but that will be in an episode coming up. All right, let's go have a look.
This is the old girl.
The old
She's
girl.
a bit beated up.
I would just like to acknowledge my skills of the custom stickers, which I have to remake, don't I?
Yes, you do. Anyways, this is the old hot water system. This will all be getting ripped out, not having this inside the car. Had
This is a problem that we were having with the custom built drawer setup. All of this peeling off, the glue.
The glue, yeah.
Doesn't last as long as we want it to.
Yeah, I should have done it better, basically.
It's okay. It was a quick job so we could get up north.
Pretty much. So that's gone.
So are we keeping the window or not?
Not keeping this window.
Yeah.
I'm getting pretty much the same pop-up style windows, but they're coming from the US. Look at all this shit.
So
that used to be the old console. Anyone want it? $50, come grab it. You're not keeping my gauges.
this
though.
actually worked really well. Kye did a custom switch system himself, which was handy.
It worked. It was good, and it was quite neat. But yeah, everything was pretty tight, and it was hard to get to everything.
Shower awning.
Anyway.
Don't know where we got it from.
It's not bad though.
Rooftop tent, electric rooftop tent from Bundatech. Love it. Good one. Front of the car at the moment, everything just looks like a mess.
So everything's factory on the dash. The only thing that's not factory is this seat, which is a Stratos seat.
This will be going in the new
Yes, it will be.
My tent in front of the lens. This is the custom snorkel. We will be keeping this for the rebuild. So Aiden over at Ace Engineering did this one up for us. It is a 5-inch stainless steel snorkel. He did an awesome job with it and made it look exactly how we wanted. Seamless.
So this is all the custom wiring I did. Just a distribution block, all the circuit breakers, which were for inverter, A/B compressor. This one here was for the Red Arc DC charger, 40 amp. It's actually an outside, meant to be externally mounted to get airflow. I'm not sure if I'm keeping this. I might keep it for the trailer, not sure yet, but it didn't really work too well in here. It was always fluctuating, cutting in and out, overheating, and just wasn't keeping up with charging.
All right, follow me to the back of the car. This is the whole custom built setup that Kye did. So got the 60 litre angle here, pop the latch down. Oh.
Yeah, she's old now.
This does pop out further, but I won't take it much further. And then pop the latch of the bottom one. Stainless steel bench top for cutting, cooking, etc. And we did have a cooktop, which we've sold now. Oh, this is where all our utensils went. I have to take these inside. I didn't know, this is good. I need something like this inside. I knew we had missing knives.
I knew where they were the whole time.
We pop this up, a little bit hard to open, but does the job. All the utensils, cutlery sit in here. It's a pretty good setup. Don't know what the new one's gonna look like. All right, and in here, on this side, we've got 2 sets of drawers. Jesus.
Yeah, this one's a bit how you going?
Well, there is 3 compartments. This worked great, but the only thing that I would personally say would work better for us is the drawers are currently too deep. Probably better having 3 drawers or even 4 drawers rather than 2. You just have a lot of wasted space.
We did fix that on the top drawer though, because it was too high.
Didn't you say we've run out of oil?
No.
We need to clean this out.
Anyways, yep.
And then top drawer opens much easier.
Did this little cutout because it was very hard to see inside.
So first aid kit, jump starter cables at the back, and a few random bits and pieces. So that's pretty much the back. I mean, you've got light switches.
Which don't work because there's no batteries in this thing anymore.
Yeah,
There's light strips. Just cheap ones.
This is for air compressor.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take
Come on.
you through the shed with the hoist. So this is the new car, or new car body, purchased from
A bloke in Bremer Bay.
Favourite place on earth.
So it's had a respray 4 years ago, from what I've been told. And inside's all pretty clean at the moment. I've got all apart, but fairly good for what we paid for it. Yes, more stuff that I've pulled apart. The engine is obviously out and pretty much gutted. A few little wires and stuff I need to pull out and rewrap. I've got the engine mounts out of that car into here. That car over there used to have a FT motor into it, which is pretty much the same as what I'm rebuilding, but electronic. So I used the whole drive line out of that car to line up the engine mounts for this one, because the 3F engine had engine mounts that were here and was not going to work. In the shed itself, I've got a Unimig Viper 195 multi-process. Pretty good. I've only used MIG. I tried a little bit of TIG. Still trying to work with tungstens. Obviously I got the wrong gas as well. The car hoist is from Classic Lift. It's a 4000 3.6 meters, I think. Installed that a while back now, but works really well. It's fast. It's only 10 amp, which is good. Engine crane that I'm borrowing from a mate at work. Shout out Brado. Got a Hare & Forbes horizontal bandsaw, metal bandsaw. Comes in handy for doing little stuff or pipe work, which I will be using it for. That's the new bull bar that I got to cut up and muck around with. Heaps of just front end parts off both 80s. Old H150 gearbox transfer as well, and the old mooring now, because that's all it's good for. And that's pretty much everything that's in the shed at the moment.
That's all from us for this episode.
And we'll see you on the next one. All right, I'm doing engine things now. I'm a mine worker. We can afford to do these things, apparently.
Say, of course, it's a trend on TikTok.
I'm a mine worker. Of course I can just rebuild my 80 series.